Welcome to the Money, Mindset and Miracles podcast, helping you to grow a predictable and scalable month of high income from your business as gracefully as possible. I'm Rachel Smith, business coach, mindset expert, and the founder of Momentum Mastermind, your 90-day sprint to scaling your business to 5K. Join me every week as I dive into the tips, inspirational stories, and strategies that are going to support you on your journey to growing your awesome business. Welcome to day 3 of your money mindset reset, and you have done all of the hard work now. You have uncovered your money story. You've identified how your money story has created limiting beliefs, and you have identified the negative impact of having those limiting beliefs on your business today. Now, one of the things that I want for you to do is to just sit here for a moment. You have switched on this podcast, you have gone through the steps because you are choosing to change something. You are ready for that next step in your business. You've tried everything else, you know that something else is missing. This is exactly what you need to be working on in your business. And you have made a conscious decision to listen to this content, to work through the exercises. And that is because deep down, you know that you are ready to generate more. You are ready for that next step in your business, in your income level. And I'm so excited for that. And I want to just celebrate that as well. You have worked so hard to reach where you are right now, and you are opening yourselves up to more. You're opening yourself up to the possibility of more. You are trusting in yourself. You are trusting in me that you are on the right track. And I really wanted to celebrate that before we got into today's exercise. I'm here with you as well. This is the exact work that I do over and over again in my business. Now, you've got all that information from day 1 and 2. You understand those things that you perhaps didn't have clarity before about your money story and your limiting beliefs about business. And now today you have the opportunity to let go of everything that is not serving you. Now we'll put a little caveat in. When we do timeline therapy in NLP and we're working on limiting beliefs, one of the things that we look for is that we look for the positive outcomes. So yes, we've spent lots of time over the last couple of days talking about limiting beliefs and the negative impact that this has. But you will have learned a lot about yourself. You'd have learned a lot about your business, and you'd have learned a lot that is also worth retaining. So just before you go into this exercise I'm going to share with you in a moment, I want for you to understand that if there's something that remains, you either need to try the exercise again to release it, or it could well be that that thing that remains in your conscious mind is something that actually is useful for you. There is a lesson there that your mind wants you to hold on to. So don't be too surprised if you don't completely clear everything. Let's get into today's exercise. What I'd like for you to do is just to find a quiet space. You may choose to close your eyes when you're doing this exercise. If you do, just please find a quiet space. If you're listening to this whilst you're walking or travelling in a car, you may just want to press pause on this episode and actually complete this once you are back in a space where you can just close your eyes and be quite reflective. You may also try it with your eyes open. But I want for you to just sit there and to be connected to your limiting beliefs. This shouldn't feel uncomfortable because this is also with the knowledge that you are working on releasing these, and that after a very short period of time, after a very short exercise, these limiting beliefs will no longer be energetically connected to you unless there's a significant reason for that limiting belief to be there. And if so, I want you to go and explore what are the positive learnings that you can take from that. So just take a few breaths in and out. That will just really help you to ground yourself. We want you to be present. We want you to have this time, this space to actually work on releasing these things. And just with that kind of breath, that in and out, just feel yourself relaxing. Put to one side any busy thoughts that you may be holding on to. Just let those things go for a short period of time. And I want for you to see all of your limiting beliefs playing out in your business in this current time. And it may be things that have happened in the past, but it may be things that are still occurring now. I want for you to just create an image where you can see those limiting beliefs playing out, and you can see that image. Perhaps you've had a situation where you have had money coming in and then you've just spent it immediately, or something's occurred that was unexpected and that money went flying out the door. Perhaps you've bought another course and you're like, oh my gosh, why have I done that? And you have a lot of regret around investing in another course, another qualification, and you're worried about the money, you're worried about how you're going to make that money. Perhaps you've just done a launch that hasn't gone particularly well, you haven't got the clients through the door. Just whatever is occurring for you that is linked to those limiting beliefs that you have already written down from day 2, I want for you to just see that as an image. Be aware of the image. Aware of the size. Be aware of the things that you can see within that image. Be aware of the colour that you can see within that image. And as you're aware of that, I want for you to now drain all of the colour out of the image so the colour no longer remains. And I also would like for you at this point to shrink that image down. So just make it smaller and smaller and smaller and smaller. So it's quite hard for you to actually even see it. And then in your mind's eye, I'd like for you to see yourself just moving that image further and further away from you. It is moving out of your vision. You can no longer see it. If it does reappear, ask yourself if there's anything you've missed, anything else that needs to go into that image, perhaps another limiting belief that you have around money, about your ability to make more money, and add that back into the image. And once again, be aware of all of the colour that you can see within it. And once you think that the image is right, drain all of the colour out of it, and once again shrink it so it's so small, and move it far, far away from you once again. And again, just take a breath now. Check in with yourself. Is there anything that's left? Do you still feel energetically connected to those limiting beliefs? And just breathe that in and breathe it out. And if you need to repeat that exercise, you can. And the steps are, quite simply, see all of your limiting beliefs, see all of the negative impact that those beliefs have on how your business is at the moment, how you feel about money, some of the struggles that you're having. Put all of those limiting beliefs into that picture. Be aware of the colour of that picture, of that image, and then drain all of the colour out of it and shrink that image down and move it far, far, far away from you. And if you need to repeat that a couple of times, I really want for you to do that. If there is anything that remains, that once you've completed this exercise a couple of times, if it remains, I want for you to think about what the lessons that you can learn from this event. Take those positive learnings. Day 4 is coming up. It's really exciting. It's really about resetting the direction and really getting into that point of dreaming big, to be brave, and to really take some bold steps in your business. Once again, if you're on Instagram and you want to pop over, let me know how you found that. Please do so. I do love hearing from you. I always respond to everything personally. So let me know, and I look forward to connecting with you again for day 4. Bye for now.